both really...
Bang. Well, even if the boundary was back all the way, that would still have been 6. What a way to open your account in one-day international cricket. Off the mark with a maximum.
What a shot. Sensational. This is what we want to see for the Delhi Bulls as well. Yes, GURBAZ. McCarthy's banged it in quite hard. I think he's looked for the bouncer. But GURBAZ has played it absolutely perfectly. As you say.
Edge just wide of second slip. Well, if his first boundary was fantastic, that was a little bit more fortuitous. Just past Andrew Balbirnie. And GURBAZ into double figures. Well bowled, though.
Good piece of bowling from McCarthy after being slammed for 6. Next ball bang on the money.
Lovely shot. GURBAZ again. He's picked that up off his hip. Beautiful timing.
A lovely piece of batting. Wasn't quite as short as the ball he slammed for 6 earlier in the game. It was only just above pad high. Picked it up beautifully. Look how still his head was through the entirety of that shot. From stance, but a lot of balls in the right sort of area. Seeing right now.
Too short. Really too short from Craig Young, and Ireland have generally been on the shorter side all innings. Afghanistan have been very, very proactive, very productive on that short ball. It's a really good shot. Ramanullah GURBAZ, he's a good cricketer. Starting out in his ODI career, he's been playing franchise.
And he gets in the gap. It's gone for 4.
35k mark.
Shot. And it's gone all the way for a 6. Maximum to bring up the 50 for Afghanistan.
Comfor's into the attack and he's been boshed over the boundary. Ramanullah GURBAZ says, right, you're on medium pace, I'm going to have a bit of you.
Drives gloriously. And it will be a boundary. 6 and then a 4.
Well, it's a long half volley, but I like to see this through the offside. We've seen plenty through the leg side. A bit of a gift. Still got to put it away. Gets in a great position. Doesn't try to overhit the ball. And when he's played well today, Ramanullah GURBAZ, he's just timed the ball. Absolutely stunning technique. Oh. Afghanistan, for all their power and their skill and their confidence, running between.
Good, sensible batting from Afghanistan. Pulls, finds the gap. Has that gone all the way for a 6? That's 50 if it's gone all the way for a 6.
Yeah, definitely carried all the way. That's a magnificent half century. Absolutely stunning strokes, and fitting that it comes with a pull shot. Ramanullah GURBAZ, well, announcing himself on the ODI arena with a beautiful 50 off 38 balls. Short of a length, down leg side, swivel, flat 6, absolutely brilliant.
This has been a fabulous half century, 50 of 39 on his debut for GURBAZ. No slip, and it's gone for 4. Adventurous, flirtatious, but it's a welcome boundary for GURBAZ. Good awareness from him.
Well, it's a run fest. Glorious conditions here in Abu Dhabi. Absolutely wonderful for batting. Ramanullah GURBAZ, a little bit of finesse, a little bit of a thick edge, but it's all good. Match. Beautiful maximums, GURBAZ. Small in stature, but he's strong.
Going to take a single, the Tenson.
Oh! Sweeps fine. And comes back for two. And he sweep. He hits that really good use of the feet, and that'll go all the way for six. Even with a boundary right back, that still would have cleared the ropes by quite some distance. So the fifth six for Ramanullah GURBAZ, and he's up and running again.
Brian bowling really well so far. Down the ground. That's gone for another maximum by GURBAZ. Takes on Paul Sterling.
Well, any loose delivery is a gifted delivery to GURBAZ. He is hitting boundaries of the good deliveries also. Keeping his shape and swinging it beautifully.
Yes, he played his 150th one-day international.
Pacers. I mentioned earlier on, McBride never lets his captain down. Doesn't need to panic. Sit tight. He's had experience.
A million miles away from the man round the corner again there. And that really is good running from GURBAZ. And they're thinking about an overthrow, and they'll get one. Good positive stuff. And Barry McCarthy just getting his...
The top.
There it is. 100 on debut for Ramanullah GURBAZ. What an achievement. Just the 16th player in the history of one-day international cricket to score a century on debut. Outstanding. And it's been an innings of two parts. His first 50 in just 38 balls. He's had to work for that second 50, but boy, does he deserve the landmark now. Well played.
Marvellous, absolutely marvellous to see. Brilliant knock. This is the moment he'll cherish forever. Not a flamboyant stroke, but probably one of the most important runs he'll ever score in his career. Look what it means to the young man. Absolutely brilliant to see. All the talent in the world being just...
Onside, 100 on debut for Ramanullah GURBAZ. Most of the shots through the onside. In the commentary box, I'm Devendra. With me is Andy Flower. How do you assess his innings?
Well, it's been a sensational innings. Not only great shots against the quicker bowlers, pull shots of real class and timing, but also against the spinners. He's hit them hard down the ground. A very onside player. That's what he looks like at the moment.
Down. Gives room, edges, and it will bring him a boundary. A lucky boundary there for GURBAZ.
Fortune favours the brave on this occasion. GURBAZ going hard, trying to hit it over mid-off. Swinging himself off his feet almost. I think it would be fair to say that he didn't quite watch that as carefully as he might. Swung hard though, and he's got away with it. And he deserves a little bit of luck actually. He's batted absolutely beautifully.
Pulls, they got the man on the boundary, but he has found the gap, and it's travelled all the way for a six. Back-to-back boundaries for GURBAZ. He's accelerating.
He is. Kevin O'Brien had bowled a really good spell of 4 overs, none for 6 before those 2 balls. He's just gone for 2 boundaries. That wasn't that short, but at that pace you've got to be absolutely spot on. GURBAZ has punished him.
The Afghans are getting into that comfortable territory. Once they get into this tempo thing.
Young cricketers like GURBAZ, like Amizai, learning from people like Nabi.
edge. It's coming down to the third man boundary here. Long chase for the fielder. It's a boundary.
They've got a lot of really excellent promise. It's a good word. Really put their foot down here. GURBAZ being the man. Obviously didn't mean the ball to go there. But again, it was the right shot to that ball. And the gamble of bowling the part-time leg spinner Delaney isn't quite happening for the Irish here.
Shifting gears and shifting gears at the right juncture of the game. 127 of 126. He's back again in his full flow. Short ball. And there is a fielder on the boundary, and he's been caught on the boundary. Wicket at a time where they were building a partnership.
Well, the gamble has actually worked. Good on Andy Balbirnie. He recognised the conditions, he recognised that spin was what was causing the batsman problems, and he brought on the part-time leg spinner. He's bought a wicket there. Yes, he was expensive, but here he's dragged it down. Genuine long hop, actually, genuine. But you see this with leg spinners. For whatever reason, they do tend to take those types of wickets. And GURBAZ's hold out. One of the factors is he's been hitting straight into the wind.
But what an outstanding innings on debut for Emmanuel GURBAZ. 127 of 127. It's 198 for 6.